And now The Bonfire with Big J. Okerson and Robert Kelly.
All necessarily, but like they're doing a very public like breakup, you know what I mean? Like it's very like kind of nasty. And one of the things she pointed out, she goes, this is a girl who I believe probably hooked up with Corey Feldman back in the day at some point. She was in the industry.
There's probably a lot of those girls, by the way.
Oh yeah. But I think she knows him for sure. But she writes, she goes, wow, you got to be some kind of like next level loser with your covering Corey Feldman songs. If you go to YouTube real quick, Lucas Rossi did a cover of Comeback King.
No.
Not funny. Earnestly.
Wow.
Genuine, seriously. And she writes the thing, she's like, wow, you got to be some kind of loser, because they're always fighting on like social media.
Jesus.
Yeah. I mean, it's nuts.
Oh, yeah.
Please. No, stop it, Bobby.
I'm going to stop.
I think he's mega talented. This is just ridiculous.
Man.
This means he heard this and it was like, oh, dude, someone should do this right.
Well, he did this all by himself, too.
He
This all him
even this line, he goes, do something like that and treat you like spit.
This sucks.
Wow.
Yeah, it's kind of a similar style of dance because we grew up dancing together.
Oh my God.
This is a bummer. He's covered Adele, Hello by Adele before. Can you bring that up for a second just to show the juxtaposition of what this guy can do to what he's doing?
What look is he going for?
I don't know.
I don't know what he's doing.
2003.
It's weird, man. It's a weird look.
That's about when he won Rockstar Supernova, right?
Yeah.
Is this the Hello? Just get to the...
Crazy
Oh, wow. Wow, he's got that I'm going bald, but I'll never go bald hair.
Yeah, for sure.
Really bugs me that. It's Steve Byrne hair. It's like he's been going bald for 13 years.
But check his voice.
Just go bald.
Can't argue this.
I like this. I mean, I don't like his creepy, goofy eyes that he's putting on. I mean, he's got to do something with his hair, though. I don't know what the fuck is happening with
He's
this.
Canadian, dude. Give him a break.
I don't care. Get it or lose it. I don't want half.
You're right.
I don't like maybes with hair.
Did you start doing your hair half after you performed to Lucas?
What?
I just realized you both have the half hair.
You just realized that? We made a joke about it in his music video we're in.
Oh.
She doesn't listen to you, Jay.
Yeah, I remember that fat gay guy that I beat up earlier.
Yeah.
She's a mess, dude.
Did you ever find out if that gay guy was all right?
No. I started the movement, the Stop Gay Hate movement after that. I was the poster boy.
He looks like a Caesar.
Let's do the comeback king. We started the hour with Jamie's Crime because...
Yeah.
During this, can somebody here take an open letter to Netflix? I'd like to talk to them as very quickly and very aggressively rejecting my double specials. I'm like, well, and then you see Jamie Foxx has a special come out. I'm like, okay. They didn't take my special because the big dogs are here.
Right. And
Big dog, they don't have time to even put into this. The
anticipated.
Big dogs are here.
Yeah, big dog. Jamie Foxx, Adrian Appalucci, big dogs are on the table.
How is Big J's fucking off the cuff crowd work thing gonna hold up to a fucking Oscar winners?
Yeah.
An Oscar winners stand-up performance.
Grammy winner.
Returning back to comedy after quite some hiatus, coming back from crazy stories, of which I'm sure there is, I mean, a wealth of things to laugh at and make fun of. And what are some of the crazy things that happened during this time? And for Christ's sakes, he had a stroke. And he was out of commission for months.
Yeah. We thought he was dead.
This done properly. Is this what Tig Notaro's set was like everybody talks about all the time? Her big fucking I got cancer in my tits set?
What was it? Oh, that dude?
I don't know. It's 15 fucking years ago. What happened?
I've never seen that dude's set.
Slow cancer. Because I never got that guy.
I've never got that fella. Never really tickled my fancy.
And before you think we're being pieces of shit and homophobic, that's what it wants to be called. No, but I mean, I don't know what that set. I never saw that set, and people always say it was like legendary. The Tig Notaro.
Did I ever tell you the time where I said the Tig actually just made a bet with Bonnie, and she was like, Bonnie was like, I'll fucking see that guy over there. I'll fucking not only will I fuck him, I'll marry him just for a joke. And she was like, yeah, if you do that, if you pull that off, if you do that, I'll get a double mastectomy.
I'll get a double mistake. Gosh, she's so funny. But Tig had that set. I don't know. This to me, I'm gonna make fun of it plenty right now.
Yeah,
it deserves to be made fun of because it's out there in the world. But Netflix, shame on you a little bit. This has nothing to do with me. You're posting like a person's like unraveling, like you're putting out a thing there, like, and no one's in his quarter going like, Jamie, I don't know, man. Maybe this isn't the thing. It's not, because here's a couple of. It's entertaining for the wrong reasons. You're watching a guy come unglued, reliving something that was clearly very tragic for him, very scary for him, which I understand all of that. But why is this called a stand-up special? It is. It's
not they represented this wrong. They should, if they called this a one-man something, because that's what stand-ups do when it's not going to be funny.
A one-man show, of course. That means there's going to be a little bit of downtime and some emotion in it, possibly.
Going to be a little downtime, a little motion, so we need to get you in a theater mode, not a stand-up mode.
I don't know. Do I have to have a stroke or get raped in Australia to get a fucking special on this stupid fucking streaming service? Open letter, Jacob. Take an open letter. To whom it may concern. Robbie Prawl, question mark. Recently watched your new, and put this in quotes, Jacob, comedy specials. Yep. Having some thoughts. None of them positive. Why do you hate me? Why would you rather watch a dying old man cry on TV instead of letting people laugh at something you call stand-up comedy? I'll get back to it. Jamie Foxx comes out on this. So what happened last night, I was like, oh shit, it's out. Here we go. Because Bobby said, and you know Bobby always has, like, he's cutting edge of knowing exactly what's going on, his fingers on the pulse. He said,
I did send a video.
For a fact, this new Jamie Foxx video is where I'm like, oh, of course Netflix picked this up. He's about to drop the hammer that P. Diddy tried to have him killed.
Right. Okay, now let's back up. I did send a video.
Back up.
I sent a video of a comedian.
You called it gospel.
Well-known comedian.
Was it Godfrey?
No, he was the guy with the space between his teeth.
Other Godfrey? Paul Scheer.
Paul Scheer,
who
White Godfrey, I call him.
Who did a video and said, Jamie Foxx just did a special, and he said Diddy tried to kill him. That was the thing. Now this could have been like some publicity shit that they were.
We really took it from, two of the whitest guys ever, Paul Scheer and Rob Hubel. I don't know why we listened to that and went away with that. Jamie Foxx could. Thank God this is an unraveling. If this was just him doing like bad stand-up because he hasn't done it in so long and clearly didn't work this out at all, I would have not watched all of it. I watched all of it because it says he's back with a stand-up special. He immediately comes out. He goes, "Everybody wants to know if Diddy did it to me." No. He didn't. And then he just moves on and then you're like, oh. You're like, okay, well, that was the whole thing. And I go, maybe he's doing like an Artie Lang book thing where he's at the end, he's going to come back around. He goes, and guys, let me tell you something. Diddy did, in fact, take part in what happened to me. The guy's like a bad guy. I thought this thing was so emotional. I thought he was going to eventually just bare his soul and say that. Right out of the gates, gets it out, never acknowledged again. No. Diddy didn't. That was nice. I'd leave those parties early. And he's probably true. It's what I said when they said that Diddy was involved with this too much. I go, no, Jacob said that he would constantly shoot down invites to naked basketball and naked black guy parties at Jamie Foxx's house all the time.
But he didn't want to.
No, Jacob couldn't do that. Jacob would have been fucking split in half like a fucking, a bodies exhibit. You put a black dick in that sweet little fucking tussy, dude, he's going to open her up directly in half.
I disagree.
You ever see The Cell when they opened up a horse? Just fucking sip and then just separate him?
I bet it would swallow it like one of those face suckers.
You think he takes it?
Like that?
Yeah.
That's what he's going. That's why he goes to Florida so many times a year. He's down there just training his asshole to take black dick.
Jacob, I bet there is a chance your asshole slurps up black cock like spaghetti noodles.
Yeah.
You just got to put it right near, and then it starts going in for him.
Yeah.
It swallows again, like anacondas swallow. It keeps going, ow.
Wow.
Ow.
That's how he kills the iguanas down there. Not with a gun. He hangs his tussie over the edge by the water, and as they come up, he sucks them in.
You just see the little feet kicking out of his mouth, like a Gamorrean
You
guard.
see the tail whip into his ass like Paschetti.
So he says right away, nothing to do with P. Diddy whatsoever. Now, if you guys wouldn't mind me crying for the next hour.
He's crying before the curtain comes up.
He's crying. He lets you know he's probably not going to get through this because he's having such a hard time crying. He has more music cues than an open mic black comic at a place called, Scruffy's Barbecue Tuesday night show.
Well, first of all, I mean, he got fat.
No, I wouldn't say he's fat at all.
Dude,
He's stocky. No, he's musky. He's like a
dude,
built
look
dude.
at his stomach.
Look at his outfit. What
Look
would you
at
say
it.
that
The outfit's
fabric is?
ridiculous.
What
It's
is that
leather.
Is it?
That's leather.
Yeah.
But if you look from the side, Jamie
doing
got
him
some
any favors.
Jamie got some tub on him.
Probably more than he's ever had, but I don't know. I think Jamie Foxx always stays in pretty good shape.
Nah, dude, he is not in good shape. He's chubby. He got chubby.
All right.
I mean, look, he had a stroke.
Sure.
Keith is fat. I get it.
He's gotten chubby and his hair's gotten twinkly.
Even the credit.
Well, that hair is. I don't think that's hair. Is his hair?
It's twinkly.
But I think that's a wig.
No, don't you dare.
Even the clothes.
Okay, let me ask you a question.
Yes?
In the special, they opened up his head, right?
Did they?
Yeah.
They have to go do open brain surgery?
Remember the white
Yeah,
doctor with the
brain
Lakers
bleed.
shirt? Remember that long story that didn't go anywhere?
First, can we stop on that one for a second?
Sure.
Can we stop on the doctor story? This doesn't matter to me. This is something that doesn't matter to me, but the blaring hypocrisy blows my mind of the idea that if I was telling a story, and I was talking about my doctor who saved my life, and I was just like, forget the jokes, the black jokes or the jokes about it being a white guy. That doesn't weigh on me at all either. There would be a call out about the trivialization by going like, my doctor came in and he goes, cool white boy, man, cool white boy. And it's like, that guy went to 8 years of school to do what he did to help you. Don't call him white boy. Like, he's earned a little more than that. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't. If it was for the sake of comedy too, I also wouldn't give a shit. If he was saying some goofy white dude, but he comes in, he's my great doctor or whatever like that.
Yeah.
No problem with that at all. He doesn't say that. He goes very calmly. He's like, my doctor was this cool white boy. Walks in, and you're like, that's kind of trivialized.
Yeah, that's like
the flip side of that is just fucking weird. You know what I mean?
People are like, yo, man, this guy delivered my food. He was a jazzy black guy. Like, what?
Now, the black guy still not as trivializing as that. You know what I mean?
How about stinky and Indian dude?
There we go. Yeah, some smelly Arab. No, but he's a good doctor. No. Before you think that, no, don't think that's racist because he's a good doctor.
But
Thank God I was unconscious. I didn't have to smell him. You know what I'm saying?
But here's the thing, though. This was shocking to me because he came out. It was like a hip hop special. Place is going nuts. He's wearing glasses. I don't know why.
He's crazy. He's so fucking talented of a guy.
Wearing glasses, comes out crazy. I'm like, a little chubby. But all right, whatever. He just had a stroke. Wearing that crazy outfit, which I wish I could wear on stage. Place is going fucking nuts. He's at
You
Atlanta.
gotta get you a run tell that outfit.
No, I'd love that. And it had zips on the side.
Dude,
which
I want
love.
the back. The back has to have a giant logo of the you know what dude, like the biting the microphone.
But it has to be embroidered.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a huge patch.
So he came out, and his place is going nuts. And he delivered the first line of the joke, and then did something, and then he went right into fucking seriousness, and the place went fucking weird, silent.
They seem to be on board because this becomes nothing but a sermon. Now I left, which I think
This
Christine did.
This is black church.
I put closed caption on this. Did you watch it, Lou?
Absolutely.
You watched it too? Everybody watched it?
Watched it on the way in.
This is black church.
This is black church.
This
for
is
sure.
black church.
So much to the point that if you keep, and I suggest if you watch this at home, put the closed captioning on. It is more than worth it because you just hear, they tell you everything. Every time a black person, what would you call that, testifies in the audience,
Hoots.
it comes out full thing. So he's like, I got to tell you, Atlanta saved my life. He wanted to put that in your ear because he wants people to keep saying it back.
Right.
Atlanta saved my life.
Yep.
He wants you to keep saying it. And then what's funny, he's just like, he doesn't even have a problem because he'll be like, he goes, and when the doctor came in, he said to me, and you hear someone go, Atlanta saved your life. I'm like, dude. Constant.
But then he had to repeat that. He had to go, Atlanta did say that.
It did. I love you. And they keep going, he acknowledges everything. He goes, I love you. He goes, and I do. I love you back.
It was like Meisner.
And I have a blue shirt. You have a blue shirt.
You have a blue shirt.
You
have a blue shirt.
Christine, here's the timestamps I remember on the Jamie Foxx special. We can get 21 minutes in, there's something. I have to remember what all these are, but I'm telling you what I want to get to and show you my favorite audience.
Can I tell you the part that I did like?
Sure.
I love the part at the end.
When it said it's over.
No. Yeah. Well, at the beginning, he had his beautiful daughter come out with a potty mouth, which kind of shook me.
Yeah.
This motherfucker, give it up for my dad, Jamie motherfucking Foxx. It was like, wow, that was a switch.
Yeah.
And then
goes, I'm the super attractive daughter.
I liked that they had Slash come out and sing a song with him.
Yeah.
That was actually good.
Then they had the fucking girl who smells like socks come out, his other daughter. There's two things. That's the part where I was like, they shouldn't have done this.
Smells like socks.
That daughter that comes. Oh my god, that poor kid, dude. That poor kid. First of all, he has her come out and play the guitar. And listen, I'm
sidetracking you, dude.
Yeah, we're going.
I'm sidetracking you. Just stick to your thing.
Well,
what's the first thing?
Oh god, the pickle bit.
Yeah.
The
Jay,
pickle.
you don't remember, do you? What? I've been bathing you for the past month and a half.
Oh, the nurse.
Oh shit.
The nurse has already seen his pickle.
His pickle.
He does do good impressions.
Dude, the Cat Williams bit at the front.
Come on.
I wish he had another 6 months to do it, to work on it, because that.
He just says the impression over and over.
No,
It's
but
the same line.
no, because he says 100 things that are crazy, and then he just says like a couple of things that actually make sense.
Oh yeah.
And that was a good that was a good psychology of Cat Williams, and I wish he.
I don't think he went on stage with any of this one time.
No.
I think this was all out of the blue because I said, how much time kill is in this? When he gets to the part, which I don't know if we'll even play on it, but he does impressions that are so already done and been done, and and the way he gets, I shouldn't say I hate, I love the way, we did a long thing on this years ago over quarantine, talking about the way people get into their impressions are always the best. And his was a good, these nurses would have to come check on me all the time, so I just figured if I could stay funny, I could stay alive, which was the other earworm he wanted to put in. If I could stay funny, I could stay alive. And he goes, so every day I would come in, I'd be somebody else. And then it's like, what impression? He goes, one day I came in and I was Denzel talking about getting a sponge bath. Is that what this probably is?
No.
This
is not it.
I can find that though.
No, don't worry
Dude,
about it.
I
coming
did,
up here,
I did that to Dawn all morning. I would do something goofy and go, if I stay funny, I stay alive. I come in and be like, woo, 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 woo. If I stay funny, I stay alive.
Well, before they say it, I go, oh, he wants someone to say that back.
Oh, that was the moment I saw right there. He goes, because I really need my dick. And then they do other time in the special, this never happens, a weird shot where it's not really focused on him, and it just zooms in on like a girl in the audience sort of who's not laughing at him talking about his dick. Go back a second. Turn it up.
All in it? Yes, all in there. Fuck. That affected me more than a stroke. I'm like, damn, is my dick dead? Because I need my dick. But yeah.
What the fuck was that shot for?
I think it's his daughter.
It's not. You think they would say that if he said, I can't have my dick dead?
Yeah, it'd be funny.
It would be funny, but no one did it. It's just a weird, no reason, zoom in, blurry on the side shot of this girl.
Can I say something? Here's what he did that fucked me up. He would go from speech, tears, dick joke, God.
Yeah, his pickle.
I didn't, all of a sudden he's like, God, he was with you, and I'm his. And you'd be like, holy shit, what the fuck was that? And then he'd be like, and my dick broke up. It's like, what the fuck? Like, he went too many places. He didn't pick anything. He did like every form of fucking comedy.
Oh, yeah.
There is.
Except funny.
He
didn't even try funny, it seemed like.
He's talking about things that he thought of as if it was God speaking to him.
Yeah.
Which is very church-like.
It's church.
This is my dick. Oh, well, one of the parts is coming up soon, isn't it? Where at the end of something he says, he just goes like, yep, and the lights just go out and it starts playing religious music.
Yeah.
And he starts crying and singing that with him.
Yeah.
It's bonkers.
Yeah.
Oh shit! It's calling Black Lou. Oh, I thought Black Lou was just staring at the screen like, I get it.
Black Lou, did you see it?
Yeah, I watched it today.
And what did you think?
In the beginning, I was kind of with it. I was laughing and hooting, hollering with him. But
Were you going
You
to
and hollered at that.
couple things I thought were okay.
Did you find yourself going, Atlanta did save his life?
Did you go when he went, if I could be funny, and you went, I could stay alive.
I can stay alive. Hey, dude, did you know that Atlanta saved his life, but so didn't Chicago?
Yes.
Yeah. I'll take booze. I'll take awes. I'll take cheers. I'll take happiness to the club. Here's what I won't be. I will not have at a comedy club. I don't want that. And that's what his whole show is. That he's like, I thought I was going to die. And they're like,
Where'd you tap?
And everything has that on closed caption.
Where did you tap out?
Oof, I don't remember. It was definitely in the middle
You
when
missed
he
so
started
much.
doing impersonations. I didn't think they were that good.
Well, even the ones that were really good are all done already, and he's just saying the same thing over and over again. I'll tell you my favorite part of this, that I will say this will live forever in my heart. I will show this to 1,000 people, and I hope it becomes a long-time drop on this show. He does this, again, it's like right there on the corner of a joke, and then he just chooses not to. But they don't even close captions part. But when he says, he goes, I think it might be 42, Christine. Look around there for this.
This is the blackout.
Okay, so wait, we'll do the blackout in a second, but I'm letting you know the part that I want to get to is he goes, he does a long thing where he a skit, basically, where he says he's talking to God, and they know each other. J and G, they know each other.
Yeah.
They call himself J and G, and he goes,
His pickle knows God, too.
oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, his pickle. And he goes, oh, yes, his pickle also knows God. But he comes and goes, he's like, I'm like, G, what's up, man? He goes, you can't do this to me, man. I'm not ready yet, G. Jay's not ready yet, man. G, I got to go back. Can't do this to my family. You can't do this to my kids. He goes, and then God stepped up to me and he said, you see what they did to my kid? And then it's dead silence in the audience and one person goes, woo! It's my favorite thing in the entire special, by far.
It's Black Church.
It's black, but just
It's
what he
Black
goes,
Church.
but because he's so serious, he's not making a joke or anything. He goes, you see what they did to my kid? Woo! It will be a drop on the show forever.
Wasn't there another moment like that, too, with God, with his sister? Well, no.
Oh, I'll tell you, when he brought, we'll get to that. When he brings his daughter out to play guitar, which seems like she's doing like a 2-year playing guitar recital. Poor girl. She stares at the fucking guitar. He drags her out there to do it, and he starts going, play, baby, play, Annalisa, play. Could you imagine the pressure of performing in front of this big audience when you're not very good at guitar, and your dad's crying, play, baby, play, show him your talent, and you spread your wings like a dove?
And you're just trying
and she's
to...
like an introvert kid going like, I don't like this. I have my period.
It was so fucked up, man. Her trying to go from C to G to E, and her father was just
You
screaming.
heard every switch of the finger. You heard like,
going from Stephen Wilson Jr. to Jamie's daughter was jarring. The funny thing is, because she used to come into the hospital, and my heart rate would go up all the time. And all of a sudden, my daughter would come in with a guitar, and my heart rate went down. I'm like, she came in with an electric guitar and an amp?
yeah, I don't like guitar and amp sounds like. And then also, he came with the guitar, by the way. He just kept saying, like, by the way, I don't like this. He goes, the doctors would come in, and they'd be like, we need to get him calm. We need to get his vitals down. And she would be like, shh. I got this. Just started playing the guitar. Goes, this didn't happen.
Yep.
But when he does, his acting coming into this is what was bothering me a bit too, because I know this is genuinely emotional for him. I believe a lot of this emotion. Where he lost me on genuine emotion was the trail off saying of Jamie Foxx doesn't have strokes. So somebody came out of it, remember, he's like, Jamie Foxx doesn't have strokes, man. They're like, yeah. And he goes, you got to drop that ego. He goes, ain't no ego, man. I'm Jamie Foxx. Jamie Foxx doesn't have strokes. And then they were like, I can walk. And he was like, yeah, then try to walk. He goes, and then I was like, damn, my legs don't work. And then it just started hitting me like Jamie Foxx doesn't have strokes. And the doctor said, we're going to get through this. And he just goes, Jamie Foxx doesn't have strokes. And you're like, get the fuck on with your life, you fucking dildo.
Keith had two, and he wasn't such a pussy.
I was going to say, Jesus Christ. First of all, Jamie Foxx stole the Keith Robinson thunder by far. Before Keith is incapacitated still, and fucking his guy's bragging. He's like, "Look, I can still dance. I'll walk it out."
Yeah, I know.
Walk it out.
They had to take the steps off the Keith stage so he could do his special.
Yeah, he had a personal assistant Schumer to come out and lift every time he dropped a microphone. Is the lights dying out? Do this part first. This is great.
Forgotten son. And then I said, man, why you bringing up old shit?
Go back. I think this is it.
That's it. That was it. She went, ooh, you didn't hear it?
Is this it?
No, go back. Just go back a little bit.
Right there.
Play it.
I gave you 2 beautiful daughters. That was my only
No.
forgotten son.
Back up more. Right there.
But I shot back. God, I get it. But the crime don't fit the punishment.
It is funny you watching with the captions.
I'm serious. This is too much on me. Look, I'm still down here. I'm still gregarious. I'm making people laugh. I'm making them have fun. I said, but look what this is doing to my family, God. I said, look what it's doing to my kids. And you know what he said? You see what they did to my kid?
That's my favorite thing in the whole story. Rewind it, Christine. You see what they did to my kid? Woo!
It's better with the captions.
Oh, yeah.
One guy went heavy.
I'm gonna shout that out to Regs tonight. Whatever Bobby says.
Laugh. I'm making them have fun. I said, but look what this is doing to my family, God. I said, look what it's doing to my kids. And you know what he said? You see what they did to my kid?
And he still kept the face. That's what I'm saying, the dramatic acting of that.
2 beautiful daughters.
This is still God, right?
He has a son.
Oh, he's talking to God. He's rapping with God.
What a good memory, though, to remember this conversation
Oh.
with God.
Yeah, we talked to him.
Jamie has a son too.
He called him G. Not anymore, he doesn't. I think it became this weird daughter who doesn't play guitar very good.
No, I think he had a son with one of his public. All right,
Oh,
never
nice.
mind. I don't know.
Woo!
Man, why you bringing up old shit?
Yeah, Jacob.
As soon as I said it, I got dizzy. I said, okay.
This is where the lights go out?
Come on, knock it off, bro. Come on, my nigga. I'm a kidder.
I love he's talking to God, talking about his dick, using the N-word.
It's like, I'm fucking around, bro. Okay, I didn't mean to say fucking. I'm fooling.
I'm fooling.
Just let up off me.
Dude, that's a wig.
I mean,
And
that's a hair
finally,
system.
That's a system.
It came to me.
You can't get a head surgery
about
and not have a
blessings.
scar.
Is this it?
God blessed me with this talent. He blessed me with all this money and this fame. And when I forgot about God,
Bless me with a stroke.
he blessed me with a stroke.
Oh, fuck me. And he's holding his arm up.
Blackout, arm up, music cue.
There's 35 minutes left of this.
This is what fucked me up. I was like, is that the end? Is that's the end?
We were calling you like every 5 minutes.
I know. I swear to God.
I just kept calling you. I was like, every time we go, I go call him again. I go call Bobby again.
Stephen Wilson Jr. went to the cellar last night. I literally could have went down, performed, did my thing, been best friends with him, hung out with him. But they would call me every time. I was like, I'm just going to get in my car and watch this.
You have to go watch
I
this.
thought you performed at the wrong clip.
I did. I did try. I didn't know going to rat me out, Christine. What a douche. I did. I tried to go on. I thought he was at the cellar, but he wasn't. I went down looking at hats. I was looking at baseball
Christine, is
hats.
this really how you're going to act while a gospel singer singing Change Me, Oh God? Please? Change me, oh God.
This is nuts.
It's just not.
In the middle of the They watched, somebody at Netflix watched 3 seconds of my crowd work and said, not interested. Too many laughs.
Okay, lean over. Okay, we're going to go
Should we go to
in.
the impressions?
Yeah.
Time.
Yeah,
How
we're
much
running
time do
out
we
of
have?
time.
I know, right? But here's the thing also. One, he kills time. He does a nice 3 full minute reenactment of a scene from New Jack City unnecessarily.
It was uncomfortable.
It's
'Cause
uncomfortable.
it wasn't that good.
No, the Wesley Snipes impression was bad, actually. It wasn't a good impression of him. There's also... I started comedy...
And it's such an old movie.
We figured out yesterday. I started comedy, I think, in like 97. And they, like... These were the new jokes of then because Training Day had come out. You know what I mean? Like, these were the things that, like...
Yeah, Yeah, you made
that Denzel impression was
you
like
did
a
Mike
thing.
Tyson back then.
Mike Tyson. Wesley Snipes from in the black circuit, particularly Wesley Snipes. I'm gonna sit your $5 ass down before I make change, Miss Hawkins, and all that goofy shit.
Yeah,
but like these are so dated and whatever. And then a Mike Tyson, and by the way, the oldest of Mike Tyson impressions. Not even an impression of him like how he sounds today. Yeah. It was so discombobulated all over the place. Get the daughter out, please. Can we get the daughter out?
Do we have time?
Yeah. Yes.
You have to read fast.
I'll read so fast. I want him to hear him say play, play, play. It was wacky to me. Play, play, play. Damn, damn, damn.
This is 25 minutes before the end of the show.
Yes.
It's
oh my God, I didn't get to this part
nuts.
yet.
Oh, you didn't get to the part also where he just starts
Right here.
showing. He just starts showing clips from his movies. Also, by the way.
Yeah, he does have background.
Look, they're testifying.
They're testifying. It's crazy.
It's Black Church, man.
No, it's the very beginning, I think, when he really starts melting down.
He goes behind her. And
Hey,
leans
play,
down.
play. Come on.
There it is. I mean, I can play this chord.
You can learn it.
We should learn it this weekend.
Start saying her name. Play, Annalise.
This is fun. He's saying play better. Play better.
You're embarrassing the fucking
Play.
family.
I told you to play.
There's some more play coming. Play, Annalise, play.
All right, we got to wrap it up.
All right, don't worry. We're going to make this a thing. Hey, everybody. Bobby had to run down to his show with Dan Soder. I'm just sitting here in the studio all by myself. You can catch Bobby at the Beacon Theater in New York this Friday, everyone. You can catch me in St. Louis. BigJComedy.com, Robert Kelly. No, punchup.live/Robert Kelly.